So, last time we actually had a bit of a success and landed ourselves a playhouse. But I've got something important. We'd want to write something in our journal about it, so let's add an entry. Dear Journal, quite the trip. Have rescued actors from plein air prison. Thralls encountered. Loyal to vile warden. Had to slay. Managed to hack way through enemies to free remaining slaves from control and overthrow the Cambion in charge of place. Freed actors and got deed to playhouse. I'm looking forward to playing role of producer. Some anticipation as to financial matters with regard to that, but a bard's work does require some investment, which will hopefully pay off. Much Evermead drunk. So many flagons. Mine marked with an X. Saves on confusion. We drank about, well, it must have been about 18 flagons between us. I think that does merit marking with an X. Anyway.
Of course.
I think he's too drunk to mention that Herr Delis was also swapped out for Animin. I don't think he cares that much in terms of noticing. We shall see, though.
Oh, bold warriors all. The sundial be turning on the appointed task, and I prevail upon ye all to hasten it.
First. We hear your protest, Corgan. Don't worry. Let us go to the tomb. Alright. We'll take his warning under advisement. And we will head there after Herr Delis, if you'd like to come along. We will head there after we turn in Mavar's quest and trade in some items. Let's have a look at this battle lineup. That works pretty much.
Anything you need, I can likely provide. I assure you.
Okay, just generic storekeep, and I think Mage Baldur will be mostly concerned about getting financial rewards from his latest escapades. So let's head off to Walkeen's Promenade once the party have caught up with Yoshimo. Right. And here we go. Might be ambushed.
Ah, my hound. This city be the great world of commerce. Perhaps we can sell Jahira.
Ugh, cut your wit, Bard. The day has been long already without adding hours to it.
Oh, these two are going to be fun, I think. She has got a pointy nose. Frumpy ptarmigan. Not sure what that means. Shakespeare. Crossing plains.
Things are going well for us, yes? It's a dangerous path, but we manage well for ourselves.
We won't mind too much keeping those two separated. We've got quite a walk. Ah, okay, there's an entrance here. We'll go to the Adventurers Mart, because that's the only place really that does everything, and we'll buy everything. Might even buy something for ourselves. I mean, we're swimming in gold to a point, and it might be worth investing in a couple of items
Our
just
actions
to
are good and will serve the
bring the party a bit more up
Just
to
as I thought.
speed on the magical technology curve, as it were.
Ribald Bardaman, at your service.
Okay. Right. Let's drive you into bankruptcy, Ribald, by selling you things. For some reason you don't have a limit on how much you'll buy. Not that we object. Now, even if we can't make any of these artifacts, we're going to hold on to the items, because we like magical artifacts like that. Might start a museum once all this is over. Warhammer +1 really isn't powerful enough. Chain lightning. I'm thinking, would I really use that? Maybe in a pinch. Star sapphires, we can trade those in. I think they can be used for crafting, but we don't really know that, and we can always buy them back if need be. Stuff of air +2 we're going to hang on to, because it seems pretty useful. That buckler we don't really need, nor do we need these emeralds. Short sword +2, we're swimming in short swords. I'm not selling any of this stuff, am I? I'm just selecting it. Silly me. Okay. I imagine it's quite a task prizing these things from Corgan's hands, and he's going to demand that we buy him something in return. So we will. He will take top priority in equipment upgrade order. Minsk only has that sunstone gem as an offering. Right. A mace +1. Yep, we gave the +2 to Animin. Nobody else can use them anyway, so contingency is a very useful spell, so I don't want to trade that. Might be worth recharging that Wand of Heavens. In fact, let's see if we can do that. How much will the Wand of Heavens be? 19,800. It is pretty useful, but I'm wondering if it's worth that price at this point. And I think we can live without it. Yeah. There are things that will help out more. It's good to get a flame strike in whenever you want it, but it's not worth 19,800 gold pieces. Pixie prick +3. It's odd looking, and nobody can really use it too effectively. I mean, it could be handy, but still. I got a bunch of unidentified wands, which we can quickly do, and a diamond from Herr Delis, thank you. Now, let's see about buying something from Corgan. Or for Corgan, rather. We could buy him all kinds of magical armors, but I think he'd be more interested in a weapon. So, do we have some kind of axe that he might be able to use? Magical axe. Just more swords and things like that. Armors. I think Corgan will be pretty annoyed that there's no axe to buy, and he's going to demand that we buy one as soon as possible. Just check our relative charisma values. We got 19 as opposed to Herr Delis, who has 16.
Greetings, good customer. A
So
pearl
let's talk
to
to
you.
Deirdre. She has some specialist items. She might have an axe on her.
Anything you need, I can likely provide. I assure you.
Right. Halberds, swords, shields, but unfortunately no axe. There's two more places I can think of to go to after this. But,
Hello, friends. Might I have a word away from the ears of others? I would impart a fine bit of business your way.
Would you now? What might this be?
Well, truthfully, it is not for me to say. At least, not in full measure. My mistress would have words with you about concerns you have no doubt developed on your own. She has watched you for a time, though she is not the only one. Those that you are asked to trust spy as openly or more so, and she offers a solution to your problems of privacy, among others. She is worthy of your trust. If you feel worthy of hers, come to the graveyard district in the near future, and she will speak her offer. Make your visit after the sky has darkened. She will not be there before then.
Imagine this point Corgan would chip in to say, well, we can go there and do my quest as well. I mean, we can, you know, do what's in the area. But, yeah, I think that would be a good alignment of interests. But first, who is this mistress of yours? I would know her name before I go wandering through the grave district.
Questions, questions. All will be discussed in proper course. Meet where discussed, and you will have your answers. Think on it, but the door is closing soon. Do not delay too long. Farewell.
To the task at hand.
Right, all very interesting.
Wow, an adventurer.
Ah, Bruce. Sweeten the deal, eh? How do you know I have decisions to make? Am I being followed? Now this does coincide with what I planned. Going to Seek Island because there's a couple of merchants in the slums that we can check out. With regard to getting a magical axe of some kind. And let's just gather the party again. And leave to the slums.